Okay, greetings everyone. This is First in 2073 with the next episode of Democracy 3, Socialist Germany. In the last episode, I think I did a few things before I switched the turn, which means those things did not get saved. For some reason, the game is only saving at the end of a turn for me. I don't think that was always the case. It might be since I added those mods or something like that Russian mod or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, I guess there might have been a few things that I did last episode in this turn that it may not have come over or crossed over, and I don't remember exactly what they were, so I'm not going to go... I'm going to do whatever I want to do now at this point, or whatever I plan to do. And I wanted to take a look at some of these different demographic groups here. And I wanted to focus on some of these lower groups that were pretty... big. We are trying to be a socialist country, and socialist group is the largest group that's not everybody, so that is working in the right direction for us. Membership wise, it's always pretty high. Popularity is moving up a little bit. So socialists, they are up there in popularity. I think, let's check on the changes real quick. We've had an increase in health, equality, that's good for socialism. Education, environment, crime is down 33%, which is fantastic. That's been the big focus here because there's a lot of issues that we're dealing with crime. Unemployment, however, is rising. That's something that I want to work on in this episode. I think last episode I was talking about poverty and unemployment in general. Mid-income earnings is up. That's interesting. Alcohol consumption is down tremendously. CO2 emissions down, poverty down. Good. Air travel down. Yeah. That's not a very good thing, I don't think. But it might reduce CO2 emissions, I think. So traffic congestion down. Poor earnings up 12%. That's nice. Energy efficiency up 16%. All right, so these are pretty good numbers here. I like these numbers so far. Our policies, and these are the favorability of our policies. We have more favorable policies than non-favorable policies, so that's good. Sales tax people don't like. Alcohol tax people hate. But back to these voter groups, the three that I'm really concerned with, that are large groups that are pretty low. Motorist group is pretty big, 47% there. Conservatives are another big group, 40%. I'd like to actually reduce that group. These are two groups that we can reduce membership, and I'm hoping that I can continue to do so. Haven't really done too much on that. But mid-income, this is a group we can't reduce membership. They're stuck with the way they are. And they're a group that I would like to sort of help out if I can, but we'll see what happens there. And then the other number I want to check is this complacency thing. These complacency points, I forget exactly how this works, but I think this reduces the... I forget what complacency does. It's not good. You gotta get rid of it. So, what this complacency... Whoever knows, post online. I forget. I'll try to look it up again. I did know at one point. As far as my political compass, I have been moving towards a liberal socialist, moving more liberal than socialist with my policies. So I'm going to continue to try to work these problems. Again, these problems, they're really hurting the conservatives a lot. If you take a look at the conservatives. Inner city gangs and street gangs, these are really, if we can get rid of these two, legalization prostitution, I'm not going to get rid of that. If I get rid of these two, then that should lock in the conservative group and we won't have to worry about them that much, and we can try to reduce their membership as much as possible. Racial discrimination, violent crime, community policing, so that would be good. Mid-income, we already said that. These are... Homelessness could be the biggest thing we can do to improve mid-income, I think, because I'm not going to touch these property taxes. Homelessness can be brought down by lowering unemployment and lowering poverty. That's the big thing there. And then the motorists group, where were they? I'm not sure if I'm going to do much with the motorists this turn. Oil production. Yeah, I'd like to increase that petrol tax. That's a good idea. Increasing this. But not yet. We're going to wait for things to play out a little bit more. One of the big things I want to get rid of is this alcohol problem. Again, this alcohol problem feeding into crime. Crime is just impacting everyone negatively, but it's also having an impact on GDP. If I can get rid of this crime, that's street gang. Crime, there we go. Yeah, and crime does increase internet crime. Yeah. And if we can get rid of internet crime, that helps everyone too. And reduces crime. And improves GDP. So, really got to solve these problems, is what I'm saying. If I can solve the alcohol problem, $6.95 billion, plus it will reduce the cost of state health services. So that's going to be compounded there, sort of like a double impact there. So reducing crime, reducing alcohol is the first step. And we have 32. I don't want to spend too much money because we have a big surplus. Well, we don't have that big of a surplus. I'm trying to pay down all the debt. We got a long way to go for that. So one easy way to reduce alcohol without spending money is by reducing alcohol consumption. And the way to do that is with the alcohol tax. And what was I going to do with this? I was going to do not alcohol tax. I'm going to do the because alcohol tax people don't like, and I was going to do this: raise the drinking age from 18 to 21. Liberals aren't going to like it, but alcohol consumption is going to go down a lot. Violent crime will be reduced. Youth doesn't like it, but the youth, it's only 13 political points out of 32. The youth population is one of the lowest populations as far as percentages, so we don't have to worry about upsetting them. Patriots are ethnic minorities are actually the lowest, so we don't have to worry about ethnic minorities at all. Farmers and patriots, we don't really have to worry about them too much either. So that's not too bad. What I was going to do next is go after internet crime. Alright, so liberals took a hit on that one, on that move, but that should reduce alcohol. Now going after internet crime would be going after, best way to do this is to go after intelligence services. And I think I'm going to do this all the way, right? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to do this all the way. Alright, now this improves my relations with patriots, which is good. Reduces crime by a significant amount, and significantly reduces internet crime, which I'm hoping knocks out the internet crime. Revert this real quick. Internet crime, just above the start trigger, but a big move on intelligence services. Might be able to drive it down below the stop trigger, I'm hoping. So let's go ahead and improve the intelligence services, especially with this man that has a big inertia thing here, which probably we won't get it before the election, which is a shame. But spy satellites all the way. It's not costing us too much, less than a little over $1 billion. I'm applying it. Alright, now two things just hit the liberals hard, so I have to sort of appease the liberals some way, but I can't do it this turn. I was going to do it next turn by making another non-costly, it's not going to cost us anything, by looking at evolution over creationism. And I forgot how much I was going to do. This reduces religious membership, which is their right-wing group, and being socialists, we kind of want to do that. I don't know if I want to go all the way. That is a lot. Evolution only. That might really upset the religious groups. And they're still pretty strong. But we're going to wait till next. Maybe we'll do half. Maybe we'll go halfway on that. It's going to cost me a lot of political PowerPoints. One thing we do have to, let's just take a look at the overview here. The global economy is in recession. I'm not too sure how much of a recession that they're really in. If you look at the charts here, the global economy is sort of starting to go up a little bit there. So maybe, I guess because we're It's still pretty low. I think it looks like it's starting to turn around. And our relative GDP is higher than that, so that's a good sign. Income's higher than our expenses, and our debt is slowly working its way down. We still have work to do there. The one issue that we have to decide on is toxic waste dump. A proposal has been put forth to construct a major toxic dump in our country. This facility will be very large, potentially create many jobs, unemployment, in its construction. But they are concerned about its effect on the environment. Now, if we allow the dump, no one exactly wants a toxic waste dump in their backyard, but we would be fools to turn our backs on the economic gains from setting up this facility, which, not to mention, the potential jobs. Besides, we can place the dump in the countryside, where the jobs are needed, and the risks are low. So will that impact farmers at all? I don't know. Prevent construction. Doesn't matter how many jobs or how much money is involved. You cannot just take the attitude of renting out our country as a rubbish pit for others, as the effects of the toxic waste could last generations. This is really legacy. Is this really legacy we want to leave our children? So I guess it would be the environmentalists, possibly the farmers, and maybe the youth that might be upset with this. But again, youth is a very small population, farmers even less. Environmentalists are at top, but they have this complacency thing. So do the farmers, they have some complacency. And I think that'll upset the complacency. Create jobs, hopefully lower the economy, which are the two big things, or hopefully improve the economy, lower poverty, which are the two big things that we're really working on there. Our budget rating is at B for our credit, 37% popularity. I don't know if the toxic waste is going to help the popularity at all. Our security experts are concerned about potential security threats from extremely well-funded shadowy organizations. The Vandenberg group, which is the capitalist group, they're the only one. Maybe the capitalists would like the toxic waste dump. I don't know. But we're going to allow it. And let's see the effects. Okay. Ooh, fireworks going off in my background. Nobel Prize. Oh, we just got some nice awards here. This is huge. Huge GDP. Patriots and liberals. Patriot Party member went up. Brilliant. One of our brightest citizens has won Nobel Prize for chemistry. Just goes to show you how some of the best educated, brightest people in the modern world, and just going to show you how we have some of the best educated and brightest people in the modern world, and is being reported as a superb vindication of our education policies. Also, I wonder if this is a trigger from education. I don't know. Post if anyone knows. And then we also got a credit rating. Oh, nice. That's fantastic. BBB, triple B is our credit rating. So, and we're now at 43% in popularity. Fantastic. Yeah, the election is coming. It's coming up soon. What are we here? Now we're only 7 turns away. Now, let's see. What has happened? It wouldn't happen until next turn, I guess. Capitalists went up. The capitalists like the idea of the credit rating upgrade. Good, okay. So that helps. Maybe that'll help with the Vandenberg group. Patriots. They went up because of the Nobel Prize a lot. That is a significant one. Import tariffs. Patriots like us. Those are the two groups that went up. No other group moved on that turn. We have a $43 billion surplus now. GDP is climbing. Okay, so now we're going to go for evolution. The question is, how far do we go? Religious. I didn't write down how far I wanted to go. Religious opinion is already high of us, is it? Is that accurate? Religious, it's pretty high, 27%. Teach both. Emphasis on evolution. That swings them about 14 points. I think this is probably enough. I don't need to do. That'll be a little bit of a concession to the Liberals. I don't think the Liberals were hurt. They actually liked the Nobel Prize win. Okay. What about the toxic waste dump? Who were we looking at there? We were looking at the youth. No, they were not affected by it. The farmers. They were not affected by it. Environmentalists. They were affected by it, but hey, who cares, because they were at the top and they still have 11% complacency. Wow. Even with the toxic waste dump. So that really didn't hurt us at all, getting that toxic waste dump. Alright, so that's the only move we can afford this turn. Someone had mentioned different policy advisors. I want to look at these guys real quick. I want to make sure loyalty remains high. Alright, this group, this one, we might want to get rid of her and replace her with somebody else. Who can I replace her with? Someone who wants her job. Who is she? She doesn't really have a lot of influence either. She might be, now, if we fire her, that'll affect religious groups and conservatives. I'm worried about hurting the conservatives. Can I get another conservative? There's a religious capitalist there. That's interesting. And with strong loyalty. Trade unionist, patriot. 2 religious capitalists. This one's stronger than the other one. Oh, what's her job? She's public services. Are either one of those interested in public services? Yes, this one is. Wow. I think that's a winner. I think that's a no-brainer. It only costs 1 capital to fire her. Hire this guy. Perfect. Appease the capitalists and keep the religious people appeased. Conservatives don't like it, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, technological advantage has developed. Excellent. Productivity increase, 13%. Wow, that should improve the economy. Religious symbolism in school. We might have to give the religious people something. Oh, no. I forget. When you get rid of your ministers, I think your popularity drips a little bit. I completely forgot about that. Oh, no. I might have to appease the religious groups a little bit here. There's special interest law banning the wearing of religious symbols. No. I reject the ban. Right? Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that appeases religious groups. This stop trigger is on its way down. I hope it will continue. Internet crime. Come on, man. Oh, it's gonna take a while. I forgot, yeah. Okay. So, what else could I do at this point? I have to do something that's very popular. Maybe I should introduce an idea that's really popular. State housing. How much money do we have? We have $58 billion surplus. I definitely have to introduce a very popular idea. Consumer rights. That's not going to cost any money, really. A lot of people seem to like it. Small business grants. Space program. Space program. Everyone likes. Okay, consumer rights. That looks like it's up there. Hybrid car initiative. Luxury good tax. What was that? Enterprise investment scheme. Public services. Free meals. Public libraries. Youth subsidies. Law and order. No, no, no. Propaganda. Biofuel subsidies. Clean fuel subsidies. Free bus pass, monorail. Telecommunicating initiative. Telecommunication work from home is desirable, but reduces pressure on transport infrastructure and can be an improvement to the quality. Can be an improvement to people's quality of life. It is also welcomed by parents. Policy offers tax incentive to companies who support this option. I kind of like it. It only costs 2. Sure. Commuters. Car usage down. Parents. Trade union. Commuters up. It's perfect. 1.5 billion, not a problem. And let's get one other big one. I was looking at consumer rights, huh? Capitalists won't like it if we do that. Small business grants, though, they will like. But we are trying to be socialists, though, aren't we? Enterprise investment scheme. Capitalists will probably like that, too. Free school meals. Sure, this looks like favorable, something favorable. Or public libraries. These are all parent groups that are probably gonna like it. 10. 10. 9. Poverty reduction. Oh yeah. All the way. Max that out. That's a great policy. 2 very nice policies, I think. Hopefully those 2 will give us some popularity increase. Let's see what happens now. Capitalists plot against us. No, obesity has ended. Capitalists should love us. And we are now over 52%. Fantastic. Alright, I'm probably going to put an end to the episode here because I might get assassinated next episode. And I'm going to have to take some time to contemplate how to prevent being assassinated. If anyone knows or has any ideas how I should prevent being assassinated by the... look at this minister needs to talk. By the capitalist, feel free to post down below and help save me. Probably have to go with one of those investment schemes, right? Small business initiatives, or is it? Let's go back to that real quick. I gotta write it down so I don't forget. Where is my list? I had a list here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Not one of these. Small business grants. Alright, this is capitalist appeasement to prevent assassination. Alright, so one option is small business grants. Another option was... what was the other option? Enterprise investment scheme. Enterprise investment scheme. Alright, these are ideas. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Twitch with the link in the description down below, or support me on Patreon. Both links in the description below. Feel free to comment down below. Please do in this episode. If you enjoyed this game, other political games, geopolitical games, check out the geopolitical simulator games that I play. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Like the video if you did. Share with your friends if you can. All that good stuff helps the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.